Oh, man. What's happening, you guys? How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you again. Today we're going to be playing some Project Zomboid. We're actually going to continue on with Lucille's story. If you, so episode 3, we've actually have an insane amount of mods on here. This is me trying to replicate build 42 into build 41. Let's say hi to everybody. Mr. Simon, welcome back. Michelle, my one Facebook viewer, as well as Twitch. Dragonus, it's good to see you. Norm Slater from Slater Days Gaming. Vaco. And finally, you can ring my bell, ring my bell. What's happening? We're gonna jump in here. We're gonna probably do about a couple hours on this, and then see what all we can do and all that stuff. And I'm gonna, before I do that though, I'm going to get rid of this thing. They have a multiple output thing that's kind of weird on this Prism thing. I'm not exactly sure what that means. It must be like some sort of I don't know what it is. Let's go ahead and just get started though. Giddy up! Congrats on the new job. I'm sure that that's a huge load off your mind. It really was. It was real weird because I was kind of living in a cloud last week. I was just kind of like, I mean, I wasn't too worried about it. I knew that I had like, I could float for like a few months if I had to, but it did take a big load off my mind. The real bad part about it is it really bad for me to say this, but it's been 2 weeks since I've worked, and my first thought was kind of like, why does it have to come so soon? Because I don't know what this job is going to do. They said full time. They're open 6 days a week, and I'm hoping that they don't think that full time is 6 days a week, because I'm coming from 4 days a week, and I'll begrudgingly do 5 days a week, but I don't want to do more than that. Hold on, real quick, before we jump on. I might have to open my back gate here soon. My lawn guy's coming in. Cool, 1710. This is the story of Lucille Fullerton, with high thirst, slow healer, prone to illness, smoker. She has a weak stomach. She's short-sighted, a hunter, keen hearing, gymnast, gardener, slow reader. We are a park ranger, and we've managed to do all sorts of stuff. We have a generator now, if we want to use it, but we're not going to want to use it, not yet. We also have a little small garden set up. I have a propane grill that we can cook with now. Of course, this has a well in it as well, so we'll be able to do all sorts of stuff there. We left our car up here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab it. Or not really grab the car, but grab all the stuff in it. There are a lot of zombies in this area, so I'm going to have to worry about that. That's one of the things we're going to do. Another thing that we're going to do is we're going to cruise around here. We're going to go to McCoy's and see if we can grab some nails and stuff, because although we have this nice little house, it's not completely secure. We were able to get a backpack yesterday, so we were able to do that. I just don't have a lot. I have a couple handguns, but really nothing else too. What we can cook up here. I might just open up. Let's open up some fruit cocktail. Maybe some peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. These peaches come from a can. We're gonna put some fruit cocktail in. It was a factory downtown. Not a lot of anything here. We can't do any more, right? We can add bleach if we wanted. I'd add more crackers. Looks good to me. Hey, what's up? Been liking the content, but haven't been able to catch a stream until now. Hey, Kaiser, what's happening? Come on in, man. Take your shoes off. Get comfortable. We actually just started. Appreciate you being here. All right, so these will go in here. Empty jar will go in there. Let's see what else we have here. A nightstick. We got several. Oh, we do have an M14. Now, I do need a a magazine to make this work, and I don't think I have a magazine. Well, I could have opened up some pineapple, too. Damn it. Things that you don't realize until it's over.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things.
I'm running things. Thank you so much for the sub. Moving us one step closer to internet fame, fortune, and glory, and I do appreciate it. Now, if I stick this right here, is it gonna go on the ground? I'm not sure. No, it's right there. Perfect. So we have an M14. I'm gonna come out here and maybe do a little foraging. And tomorrow, I haven't decided what. Let's do a poll here. What should we do? So we have two choices that we can do. Daddy Shark, what's happening? The old man keeps going through the cabinets. Does he know what he's doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm just clueless like that. All right, so a poll. Let's see. We can either A, retrieve the stuff from the van in Akron. Lots of zombies. Or we can head to McCoy's. So let's see. Van, McCoy's. Go ahead and place your votes, and we'll see where we're gonna do what we're gonna do next. And we're dealing with high populations. That's not really much of a struggle for me, so I don't really care which one you choose. I'm not worried one way or another. Clear West Point. Where's Ian when you need him? He's given up. He's like, man, you're playing on easy mode. But you know, to be fair about it, I mean, I talk to people all the time about this game, and most people can't even get past a week. You know what I mean? And that's under normal populations. I don't know why that is, but I mean, it is kind of just is what it is, you know? Van, because I feel like being contrarian. Van, either one is going to be tough. Ah, finally a little something something. What is this? Peach seeds. Go ahead and put those in the container. 2 peach seeds. 212 foraging. Perfect. You play with low XP gain, and now in stats, people can't make it past a week because people assume you need to fight every zombie. Kind of like me, huh? I'm probably a bad person to look at because that's what I do. Oops. I'm like, fight them zombies. Let's clear them all out. Should make a spear so you have a chance at meat. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, the fact that I'm like kind of hard to see. It's probably not real helpful either. I have a hard time seeing. I've started trying high zombie. Yeah, normal population is like not that big of a deal. I mean, it can be in like places like West Point or whatever, but for the most part, normal population isn't that big of a deal. Starting to get dark. I might go back and read. It looks like 55% of you guys are saying let's go to McCoy's. So maybe we can find some nails. We did hit the hardware store. Show you all the places that we hit here in a second. We'll go upstairs. I'll read a little bit. Tomorrow will be the McCoy's, most likely. This meat tenderizer, I need to drop these things off. We're going to go ahead and read this Brewing for Dummies, as well as the Angler USA Volume 1. When are you going to try ludicrous zombie populations? What is that? Is that an actual thing, Snow Beetle, or are you just making it up off the top of your head? New players want to be the pro like Drunk and say all of his one-liners. I have a one-liners? How many one-liners do I have? You talking about like, welcome, my friends. Stand on your friend. That kind of thing? Can they sing the Peaches song? That's all I want to know. The moment that horde comes, Drunk is going to be running backwards into that cornfield, maybe. I don't think the horde's going to come. We're in high populations. I mean, I do need to like secure this place, but I just don't have the tools for it yet. But that will change here in a few. In case anybody was wondering what we did last stream. We came up here. Our car is right here. I should put a note there. Let's do a note. Actually, let's not. Let's see. Do I have a car like thingamajig here? Doesn't look like I do. A sailboat. Good enough. So our car is like right here. Right there. So we ended up like parking our car. We went all the way down the road. We checked the bookstore. We had the police station. We went and checked for seeds. We've already hit the hardware store. So we've pretty much demolished. We haven't killed everything, but we've demolished this area in terms of resources. At least the main strip up on this top. We haven't gone into like this area down here yet. But we have demolished this area as far as like resources. There's just nothing there. But we do have a car with a gas can that's still stuck there with a bunch of stuff in it. Probably my bat is in there too. Kind of sucks, but whatever. I do have a few of these. Let's see. What do I have? I have a nightstick. We have all the nightsticks are in there too, so it is what it is. I do believe I can read some more of my foraging book though. Tomorrow we'll head over there. Ludicrous is a Spaceballs reference. Never mind. I'm terrible with movie references. I really wish that I was like better with that. But I mean, really, honestly, like there was a guy that I worked with. He had just started. Probably had been at the restaurant for like, I don't know, a month and a half, and he was one of those big guys. He liked to tell dad jokes, and he would like everything was a reference to him. It was like a movie. He was like a compendium of movie references. And the entire time it was just lost on me. Like he would say something, I'd be like, "What?" I was like the worst guy for him to hit those kind of things. Because number one, I hate dad jokes, and number two, movie references go over my head. I mean, and the crazy part is I see these movies, but I'm not like really, you know. What's up, Ian? It looks like everybody wants me to go to McCoy's, or like half of you guys want me to go to McCoy's. Craigor the Gamer, it's good to see you. Yeah, so movie references would go right. He would make some sort of quote that was supposed to be funny or something, and I'd be like, "What?" And so like I was like the Rain Man, of this, because you know it's like he'd bounce these things off thinking I was gonna laugh, and I'd have no idea what he was talking about, and that was despite me seeing the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like all the movies, he's like, "Yeah, this is why do you hate dad jokes?" I don't know, because they're dumb as hell. Fraggle Schnagel. Well, some dad jokes are okay. I know, you know, I take that back. I would like dad jokes. I like dad jokes in low volumes, right? But it seems like everybody that I know that does dad jokes wants to tell me like 20 of them, just in rapid fire. It's like after the first couple, I'm just like, okay, I'm done. Sorry. Honey Banani! Hello. I don't hate dad jokes. That's like pretty extreme. I don't hate them. Drunk just likes the pictures in movies. He does not listen to them. I do listen to them. I mean, really, honestly, I just don't like. I'm just like not that guy that like memorizes lines and stuff. I mean, there are some that I like that I know. McCoy's is the way, yeah. So we can actually get stuff going. How much longer do I have before this is done? We'll just go ahead and finish reading this book, and tomorrow we'll head to McCoy's. Beautiful. That's red. Anglers is red. We got Brewing for Dummies. What can we do with this? Make a vinegar brew. Make a wooden barrel. Stomp mushrooms to yeast. Dry fruits and vegetables. So we can actually make yeast. Very nice. How does the sun cut his hair? Eclipse it. All right, take that back. I hate dad jokes. 5:40 in the morning, Jesus. All right, one of them is a meat tenderizer. They're both meat tenderizers. One of them I can tenderize meat. Can I tenderize meat with both of them? No, this one I can't. So this one we'll put in here, and this one we'll use as a weapon. Can we eat anything? I wonder if this will fill all the way up. Good deal. I'm hoping that that's going to be enough. Little wild onions. How did I get a mushroom stew from that? Cool. I want to make sure that this doesn't go down. I bet your barrel of fun around the dinner table, drunk. What are you talking about? Snow Beetle is the king of dad jokes. Apparently so. Yeah, well, you know, Michelle, I read a lot of his Facebook. I've been on Facebook lately because I've been watching a lot of reels. So I see all the... Snow Beetle is the king of memes on Facebook. Yeah, he's all about it. It's one meme after another. I gotta watch what I do on Facebook because, like, I have, like, clientele and stuff I'm friends with. So, like, you know, the general rule for me on Facebook, the reason why I stay off of it so much is that I don't want to say anything that's controversial. I don't want to say anything that might offend somebody. I mean, I'll just say that here, you know? I don't want to say anything that will, that's political. I just want to stay as, I want to stay as vanilla and white bread as it comes because I don't want to piss anybody off. You know, and plus, you know, I was looking for a job. I was really glad that I didn't like say anything that would be like controversial on there because, you know, that's the first thing that people do when they search for you. Like when you go and apply someplace, they start checking out your social media. So, you know, I try to keep all that stuff on the DL, you know. Drunk's entering most miserable dad of the year competition. Oh, come on, Ian, really? Please. Well, just because I don't like dad jokes? Family and friends have come to accept that I'm crazy, so they tolerate the memes. I try not to post anything divisive. Yeah, none of your stuff is divisive. But you know, my brand of humor is like not, it's I have left-hand humor, you know? So it's like, it's kind of like off kilter a little bit. And people tend to, you know, make it a lot worse than what it actually is, you know? I don't want to do that. And I have a lot of punk rock friends on there too. I don't post anything public, and I don't friend anyone from work on Facebook. That's smart. My wife's the same way. I keep telling my wife anytime she because she's political, right? She's more to the left, and so she wants to post stuff, and I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. I know that you're passionate about it, but just think of the consequences. There are consequences there. You can complain to me. You can complain to me about it. You know what I mean? We'll complain with each other, but don't be like, you know, well, I'm nice and full now. That was yummy. All right, let's go. Let's go kill some stuff. No zombies in my immediate area. That's good. Yeah, my dad is left-handed, is generally confused by my memes. You know, I kind of I joke about that, right, all the time. But I generally think that left-handed people, if you're a true left-hander, right, you have to be true left-hander. Because there are fake left-handers out there. But if you're a true left-hander, you're going to be confused. You're going to take things a little bit differently than if you're not. It's like a spot in the world. I guess there's a reason why they were breaking people. Ooh. What is this guy doing? He's got a backpack. I think I might just take it. How much gas do we have? We got a little over half a tank. I mean, that's going to be important because I want to get back. Wow, it's gone up to 50% for van. Should I go and grab my stuff from the van? The van would be a better choice immediately because we can get our gas can. But it might be a bad choice in terms of how many zombies there are. He uses his mouse with his right hand. I guess you're right, don't I? Well, you know, I also play guitar right-handed. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my van. Fuck y'all. It was a nice try. You guys really gave it your all. Made the vote like it really would matter. But once again, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna go get my van. Kiss me on the van. Just go to West Point. Yikes! See that master? Need to do a master class on driving. Well, it is really nasty outside, isn't it? Where'd everybody go? Jack, what's happening? Leave a lurk. Don't forget to like, ladies and gents. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. And happy lurking, man. Eric Hatfield, it's good to see you. I was the last vote and chose van. Well, van makes more sense because there's stuff, but the problem with doing the van is all the zombies. But we might be able to like run them off and like get a little bit strategic here. Because with high population, I can do it. I can actually be strategic about how I be choosy about what I do with it. There it is right there. Stop right here. I don't know if I want to take them out. Maybe they might also have some cigarettes or something on them. I could always use. But they don't. It looks like we're going to be able to scoot in here without much of a problem. How many of them are there? Fuck. About bought the farm there. Good news is that this doesn't cost as much stamina. I can do this all day long. At least until my my butcher knife runs out. Is the map reset or all visible? It's empty. Like it's not visible. What was that? Oh, thigh-high socks. We look to be in good shape. Go grab our stuff. Head back home, and then we'll do McCoy's tomorrow. What just happened? Works for me. Yeah, so the map is like it's only going to show us a little bit of what we have. I did not check. I should probably check the other place as well. Are you playing with bandits on this run? I'm not, Lamp. The reason why is because I'd like to make this a long run, and really, honestly, bandits don't really make it conducive for a long run. All right, we're going to take this right here. I'm going to put the school bag in there. I wonder if we should check this house over here, too. I mean, the bandits was like, I was never intending to make that a long series because number one, I didn't think I was going to live long enough for it to happen. The thing that's kind of annoying about the bandits, I mean, I guess you could change it a little bit, but it seems like every hour on the hour it's doing checks, right? So if you have a wave, right, your wave might last a lot longer than you think it's going to last. Don't forget your wallet. I know, right? I need my ID. I might check these cars as well. How's my meat cleaver anyway? Oh, it's on its way out. Ooh, another chef knife. Oh yeah. Wonder if I can sneak in here without getting a bunch of them all aggroed at me. Piece of lasagna. Where's that coming from? Yeah, let's get out of here. It's not worth it. Do you stream every day? Because I just followed. I don't know. Hey, is Nate Yam? I do stream almost every day. Not every day, but almost every day. And in fact, if you want to join, I don't know if you do Discord or not, but you can always join my Discord. Because I pretty much announce when I'm gonna go live 15 to 20 minutes before I go live usually. And yeah, I usually try to do 5 days. Ideally, I'd like to do like 7 days, but you know that's pie in the sky numbers. You know, I got a family and stuff I got to worry about. You know, I can't. I gotta pay attention to other people too. You know what I mean? Thank you, Norm Slater. Mr. T, I have found a new job. I start tomorrow. I'm not bartending there. I'm serving, which is fine. It's like a fine dining Italian restaurant. Makes me a little bit nervous. It's been a long time since I've lifted a small tray. I don't have any problems with lifting big trays, but I'm just kind of curious how that's going to be with the long stem glasses and stuff. I don't know. A little bit nervous about it. Check to see if this has a. We'll see how it goes. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and get some more gas. So technically, we could actually set up this generator. Thank you very much, Mr. T. Yeah, I was talking about that when I was playing Grub Truck. Fuck. Doggone it. Why can't I get gas in peace? Yeah, I was talking about that in the last in when I was playing Grub Truck. Ironically, right? So, like, when everything happened, which was Tuesday while we were in Savannah, when everything happened, I was, like, kind of freaked out about it, right? And, you know, I've been doing restaurants for probably, like since I was 16, so it's a long time, but I was at this restaurant for, like, 28 years or 30 years or something like that, right? And so, so I was like, man, you know, am I going to get a job? This is going to be a lot harder because things are starting to tighten up a little bit. There's like a lot more unemployment and stuff. And yeah, you know, I mean, I could get a job at Olive Garden if I wanted to, but I mean, it's not that I'm beyond that, but it's just not what I would do, right? Unless I absolutely had to. And so like, so I was a little bit worried about it. I was like, okay, is ageism going to play a part because I'm a little bit older? And, you know, when I was younger, I didn't have any problems finding a job. But as I've gotten older, I wasn't sure. I don't know because I mean, I haven't had to look for a job for 2 decades or 3 decades, right? And so, like, I was real worried about that. But the day after, I got, like, just this huge outpouring. Like, people that I didn't realize had my cell phone number and people that I didn't realize had, like, you know, were texting me and people on Facebook were, like, reaching out to me. And, like even yesterday when I was at Costco, somebody came up to me. And so, like, all these people, like, were like, man, you know, you're, you know, if you need any help finding something here, you know, I'm going to help you. You know what I mean? That's all. I mean, it was all like that. It was very, very positive. And like before I'd even left Savannah, before I was even left Savannah, I already had like 3 job offers. And you know, like one of them was like Capitol Grill, which you know, if you're in America, you kind of know that it's a high-end steak restaurant. Another one was a place called Flight, which is in Memphis, but it was downtown. And then another one was a Louisiana eatery that's kind of like a fine dining place called Owen Brennan's here in town. And all 3 of those places, I was offered a job there, you know, and like Owen Brennan's, the guy that I knew, he was like, yeah, you can just tell me what you want to work and we'll fit you in. And so I was really lucky in that. But I was like, I didn't want to work downtown, even though I knew I'd make money there. I didn't want to work in Capitol Grill because I don't want to work lunches, and I would be afraid that they'd stick me in lunches. And then on Brennan's, I just kind of had this funny thing. 3 deaths in 30 minutes on the hardcore server. I want to be served by drunk, so I can say the Pros Pro brought me a vodka gimlet. If only I had some pickled onions, I would serve you up right now. Oh, that's a Gibson. Never mind. Gimlet is with lime. But anyway, so like I kept those on the back burner, right? And I was like, there's no way I'm going to look for a job last week because of July 4th, because it's kind of a weird week, right? But I told my wife, I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to go. There's a place down here because I don't live in Memphis. I live outside of Memphis, and my theory is that a lot of people have stopped going into Memphis because there's a chance that you might have your car broken into, like a much higher chance than like most cities. Like you literally are playing like roulette with your windows, your car windows. You're not going to get mugged and you're not going to get killed, but you could probably be victimized by like a $400 window or whatever, right? So I think a lot of people are eating around the edges, and where I live happens to be around one of the edges, and they've started opening up a lot of restaurants around the edges. And one of the restaurants, which has been open for about 3 years, it's an Italian restaurant, and I was looking at it. I was like, I like the hours. The hours are the same as what I'm used to. It's single family owned, which has like pluses and minuses, but hopefully more pluses and minuses. And they're closed on Sundays. And so like because of that, I was like, I really want to work here. And so I did not do anything at all. I like basically went in there, asked to speak to the manager with my resume, talked to the owner. And the owner was like, yeah, I'm not going to help you. We're not going to be able to hire anybody till August because we're going to wait for some of these college students to go back to school. And I was like, well, that's cool, but I really want this job. I really want this job. I just want you to know, if you want any references at all, I can give you 50 references. I can give you clientele references. I can give you back of the house references, front of the house references, past employee references, or colleague references. All the managers' references that I've worked with throughout the years, the owner's references, I can give it all to you. And she was like, well, maybe I'll, I'll call you. And so when I left, I was like, well, if I don't get this job, then it looks like I'm going to have to start looking for a job this week. And so like I was planning on canvassing Memphis, even though I didn't want to go back into Memphis. And they called me yesterday and told me that I had a job, or maybe it was the day before yesterday. But anyway, that's really, so I only put in one resume. I feel like I've gotten lucky. Long story short, they saw him on stream and were like, oh boy, this man needs a haircut, give him a job. I know, Max. My wife, it's funny that you said haircut, because that's the first thing that my wife asked. She's like, don't you think it's time for a haircut? Don't you think that you might want to get a haircut? But I was like, they hired me with this hair. Why would when you're my age and you have hair, man, you should sport it like a mane, baby. Because that shit's like not normal. Just saying. Get a mohawk. Oh, they'll love that. Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate it. Long story short, I'm excited about it and I'm nervous about it. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what, obviously, I knew the last restaurant like the back of my hand, and I'll probably know this restaurant pretty quick by the back of my hand too, but I just don't know what to expect, right? I don't know what their tip out is. I don't know what their, whether they do tips, when they do tips, whether it's on the paycheck or whether it's like a daily thing. I don't know what their side work is, whether they do like someplace like Capitol Grill, you get off at say 10 o'clock and you would have 2 hours of side work. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's going to be real grueling or not, or if it's going to be like pretty much every other place I worked where you do like 30 minutes of side work and you're done. But I've worked at single-owned places, so I don't know what to expect. The owner, when I talked to her, one of the owner's wife, because it's a duo, she does front of the house and her husband is the chef. Told me, seems to be like, yeah, you got plenty of experience and blah, blah, blah. You're going to be fine and stuff. So do have a lot of experience. That doesn't always mean anything, though. Can I put this? Let's go ahead and add this gasoline to this car. Have you ever eaten there? I have not, but I did do research on them. I did reviews and things like that. We were gonna eat there like a couple maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. I'm very familiar with the restaurant though, because it's a long line of people that I wonder. We're gonna drop this stuff off, and I'm gonna continue to forge a little bit. It's 1,500 hours, but I am gonna carry this. I just don't know about firing off stuff. There's my meat grinder. Beautiful. Place my shovel right there. Yeah, they come from a long line of restaurants, so I'm gonna keep my chef knives in here. I got an empty gas can, a couple empty bottles. I wonder if just by carrying this, if I'll be able to maybe hunt. We're going to try. I bet it's McDonald's and he's just making it sound better. Maybe the McDonald's might be in the future. I don't know. It's really crazy. I mean, if you go to McDonald's, right? I mean, I haven't had McDonald's in forever. But in the off chance that you go to McDonald's, you're gonna spend $15 on a meal deal. It's really nuts how much the price is. And to give you a good idea of the difference it is between eating at a restaurant and stuff. At the last restaurant I had, which was, that had $60-something fillets and ribeyes and all sorts of stuff like that, right? The burgers were $22 with fries. You get to sit down and you have some schmuck serve you. You know what I mean? It's actually better. The difference in price is kind of shrunk. I just don't know what fast food's going to end up doing. I don't know if this is going to do anything. I'm going to see if I can find something to hunt. And Taco Bell is even crazier. If you go to Taco Bell, right? You'll probably, with a family of 3, you're probably going to spend $35-$40. You are. I mean, it just is what it is. If you go to a local Mexican restaurant, you can sit down and eat for about $40. I mean, eat leftovers. You can't eat any more. That kind of thing, It's just insane, the difference. Uh-oh. Fire. I spy an intruder. I might have forged through this all the way. I had my jaw open when I saw a Taco Bell in Romania. It's really, all that stuff's really nuts to me. I might have like pretty much done this field all the way. Now, if I do insanely rare loot, does that mean insanely rare foraging too? Is that how it works? Well, you know what's also nuts about the fast food got too big for its britches to be useful service anymore? What's really insane about that, I think I've talked about this a little bit, is that, you know, everything is easier with apps, right? And do you remember maybe like about a month or two back, Wendy's was entertaining the idea of doing price surging model for their food. So in other words, there'd be a top end model, and if it was on times when it was like a little bit slower, they might charge less, that kind of a thing. There's already a way that they're doing that, and they're doing it quietly because no one wants to hear it. You go into someplace like McDonald's, right? And you spend and you want to order something. You order from the counter, if you can even find the counter, because a lot of times they don't have counters. They just have like, you have to like order from their kiosk or whatever. But you order from their counter without going to their going through the app. You're paying the most that they're gonna ever charge for that, and it's gonna be premium, right? A thing of fries is gonna cost you $4 or $5, you know, that kind of a thing. If you do it through their app though, they'll give you deals every now and then based on how often you go in. They'll give you points. They'll do all sorts of stuff. So they're kind of doing that kind of surge pricing even now. It's just not called surge pricing. I just can't believe it. Maybe we've gone through all this already. And really, the most despicable thing about the apps, and I use the apps, so I'm just as bad off I'm just as wrong for this as everybody else that does it, because it's just convenient. I don't have to fuck with anybody. I can order my food and then just go up there, and I don't have to like talk to anybody and just kind of just do it, right? The most despicable part about that is, number one, they're gathering all that data on you. Like, they know what you eat, how often you eat, what you're gonna spend. They can give you deals on that. They can do all sorts of stuff with it, right? They also know what will trigger you in terms of like what you buy and what you don't buy. So they know all this stuff about you, right? But more importantly, there's eventually not going to be anybody working there. No one of note. You know what I mean? Because that's what they're using these apps for. It's for the elimination of jobs. And I know that they're low-paying jobs or whatever, but they're not really all that low-paying anymore. And I mean, you just got to wonder, what are people going to do? What are people going to do that rely on those kind of jobs, you know? I agree that I hope they don't either, but Demolition Man predicts it and see what happens to Detroit. What? Yep, Chipotle, Mexican Cholita, Mexican pizza, double-decker tacos, and even Dr. Pepper. Damn communists. Sure, they brought back the Mexican pizza, but they changed it for the worst. KFC is dead to me. What? JC Gamer 1, what's happening, man? How you doing? I'm not finding anything in here. I'm just trying to forage, and there's absolutely nothing here to forage. I have 0 apps on my phone that are not needed. Fuck the data harvesting. Yeah, it's really crazy. Our world, man, our world is just fucked. I feel bad. I feel bad for on so many levels. I feel bad for the generation coming up behind us. Behind the millennials, I feel bad for the Zoomers and the millennials as well. I mean, I just feel bad for them. If you don't own a house, you're fucked. Somehow we've turned. I don't know if this is by design or if this just kind of happened, but somehow we've made it so like 4 or 5 companies own like everything. For better or for worse. Dating is just a shit show. Do we have any food? Got rice. Maybe I'll make a bowl of beans. We'll go to McCoy's here in a few. Don't worry, we'll all be dead soon enough. Oh, come on, Michael. Homelessness will only increase until we get 8th grade education jobs back. Automation can literally take anyone's job at this point. Yeah. There's a lot of, because all the simulation stuff, wiping your ass isn't something they're interested in spending time coding. Yeah, I mean, like, it's funny because, like, as far as, like, the AI stuff, and when I used to talk to my old owner a lot, and, you know, he was like, yeah, you know, they're you know, it was commonly thought that these guys, what would happen would be you would lose all the unskilled labor would go away, right? They were thinking like warehouse jobs and things like that, right? Which is kind of true. But when AI showed up, it's everybody's job. It's anybody's job that doesn't do something that go ahead and eat this. It's everybody's job that doesn't do something that is like absolutely needed by like a service, like for instance plumbing. That stuff might end up being impacted too. I don't know how. I'm about to be fucked. All right, what can we read? For some reason I thought, we have a performance manual we can read, and we can finish up this foraging, I think. Oh, we're already finished with it. I wonder if there's any other books we can read. Lord Bourne, what's happening? I just don't believe in science or math are going to be nowhere to be found for punishment when it turns out they were wrong about all the shit that they were ignorant about. I mean, AI, you know, for all the stuff that they say about AI isn't like there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it's there to be able to replace anybody. I think that it's nothing more than like a really fast. It feels like nothing more than really a fast search query. You know what I mean? I might be wrong for saying that, but that's what it feels like. It feels like, you know, you people that are using AI for the most part, I mean, yeah, it can do things for you, but it's still like nothing but it's just responding to nothing but data. Grab this and this. Where am I in terms of farming? Still on level 1. Okay, so we'll grab this and this. And this. Looks good. All right, so this right here, we can cook risotto, we can cook tortellini, we can cook ravioli, we can make a roasting pan of confit yaldi ratatouille, roll out croissant dough. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Got it. Sorry, my dog has the shits. AI's most agents would switch to prematurely, and if some shit company can get away with replacing human labor with it, and if they can, they will, Sagnuts. It's just the way it is. AI is dangerous. It can alter someone's voice and pretend to be someone else, edit photos and videos that may fool other people. If used by bad people, it can be harmful, and it will be. I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. And there's no doubt about the governments will be the leading the leading abusers of that. They will definitely. There is no doubt in my head that they will do stuff. Make flour dough wrapper. Fill dumplings with minced meat. Fill dumplings with vegetables. Make saucepan with shu zu yu in stock. Cook kung pao chicken. Oh yeah. Got all sorts of foods around the world. Yeah, I was talking to my daughter about that, the whole social media thing, and how it's kind of screwed the younger generation. What they're used to. I mean, on the one hand, it's like so good, right? I mean, like, think about it this way. When I was growing up, in the dark ages, if we wanted to research something, we had to go to the fucking library, and sometimes they wouldn't even have it there. You know what I mean? If you had a teacher that was terrible, you were fucked. You're fucked. I mean, that was it. You know what I mean? A math teacher that was terrible, you were done. You weren't going to learn anything, and you were going to get behind. You know what I mean? There was no way to catch up. You were done. But these days, now, like my daughter, she takes all these AP math courses, and if she doesn't understand something, she's like, yeah, well, I'll just go to the internet, and she just learns it from somebody else. It's just really crazy. That's the benefit of it. It's really nuts, like the what you can learn and stuff. We're looking good. We'll go tomorrow. We'll head over to. Can I erase this now? I can. Perfect. Might erase this too. Yeah, tomorrow what we'll do is we'll head down here and go to McCoy's. See if maybe we can hunt up some nails and stuff. I got into a government job and they can't fire me because I'm part of the system. Isn't that great? I used to fight with my teachers. Got suspended 3 times. I own a 1992 World Book Encyclopedia. I mean, it's nuts, right? I mean, that's really nuts. The difference between now and yesterday, and it's really nuts when you think about it. We're in 2024, right? Around 2010. Is it 2010 when there were no smartphones? 14 years ago? That's crazy too. All right, what can I eat? Doesn't look like a lot of stuff there is to eat here. I got some fresh cheese. I got some sliced beets. Fuck it. We'll just go hungry. Time's a wasting. Go ahead and connect this thing. In 2007. Okay, well, not even 20 years ago. Right? I mean, think about it. That's crazy. I mean, when you really think about it. I mean, can you imagine not having your smartphone with you now? Oh, I saw that tree move. I learned more life lessons smoking pot behind the gym other than anywhere else in high school. Yeah, that sounds like about me too. I mean, I was reading all sorts of books and stuff like that. I didn't learn anything in high school. In college, it's really crazy because like in high school, I didn't think that I was all that good at math, right? I just really didn't think that I was that good in a lot of things, right? But really what it turned out to be was my teachers just sucked that bad. Because when I got in college, I like pretty much excelled. I enjoyed learning and stuff. But it's just really weird, you know. But now you don't even have to worry about bad teachers. Bad teachers happen, you know. I mean, you just kind of just go and do your thing. Shit. I want to take a look at this thing. Yep, it's not going to take long at all for us to wreck this car. We can't worry ourselves about this, man. We just need to head on to McCoy's. Speaking of bad teachers, drunk driving teachers should be fired. I didn't go to driver's ed. Did I go up here? Nah. Actually, I might because I need food. Damn, he's got keys all over the place. He's like the key king. Both of them have gas. My car still looks better. Abba, what's happening? What's the nastiest thing you've ever done when you were at your youth? There are things I have regrets. One of the probably the nastiest thing I ever did. I mean, because I used to fight a lot. Because people would pick on me because I was punk rock or whatever. And one of the crappiest things I think I ever did was which I definitely regret now. Was I hit a guy over the head with a skateboard? Just about killed him. I did a lot of things though. I evacuated the Peabody, which is like this not just me, it was me and a bunch of guys. We evacuated the Peabody downtown one day and we got banned from our prom. Setting out fire alarms and stuff and just being generally just dumb guys. How far away is this? Jesus. It's a long ass driveway. There might be nails over on this side, too. Bitches get stitches. Yeah, well, you know, ooh, there's a few of them. I don't know if there's any more. This house looks like it's full on. Jumping in. Tailoring. Maybe a book for us to read. What's that? Drunk learned to drive by joyriding tractors in farmers' fields. Yeah, something like that. I'm quite curious. What are the ages around this chat? 39. Yeah, I think that everybody, from what I can tell, I can tell you demographics. It's really odd. I think that everybody's about like in the the way that it's run. Like if I do shorts and stuff, right? Because I'm primarily a streamer. It might be different otherwise, but the 13 to 24 range is practically non-existent here. There's like nobody here. And once you get to 24 to 35, there's a small group, like around, I want to say probably 20%, 25%. And then 24 to 35 is where the majority of the people are. And then it starts to get smaller as it goes up higher. But we do have a couple 60 plus. And there are, and it seems like there's the 35 to 52 is the second largest. So it's a lot of people between, I'm going to guess between 30 to like 55, and then it kind of goes smaller. Oh yeah, there you go. Scrub unturned 20, one of the younger ones. But yeah, most people fall in the 24 to like 40 range, something like that. And I guess if I do shorts, I'll wind up with more younger people. You know what I mean? And shorter videos, younger people. Crazy enough, I would say 96% of all of my audience, right, is male, but I have 4% female, which is, I mean, when I first started, it was like literally like under 1%. And my theory behind it, I might be wrong about this, but my theory behind it is because because of like my age, I'm not as threatening. You know what I mean? There's not like what I'm saying is that if they had a choice between a bear or me, they'd choose me. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into that. You know the whole bear in the woods thing? All right. Once again, I might be reading too much into that. Go ahead and remove these curtains. YouTube is mostly a male audience, maybe. People nowadays grow up on social media and junk, John, no consequences for their action. By the way, Mr. Streamer, I have to ask again, since you're in the restaurant and hospitality business, if you've already answered, I might not have heard. Is it true that cocktails use the cheapest booze? Okay, so like if you go to a restaurant, I mean, this might be different in a different country. But let's say you're in America, right? And you order a bourbon and Coke, right? You're gonna get the whatever our well is, and our well is usually pretty damn cheap. It just is what it is. But if you order if you say I want a Jack and Coke, then you're gonna get a Jack. Oh, there's my antidepressants. I need them. And then you have unscrupulous owners that will sometimes, like if you order say vodka, right? So with vodka, most people don't realize this, but the benefit, like a good vodka to recognize a good vodka is the better the vodka, the less you can taste it, right? That's just kind of what it is, which is real weird to me because I don't want to like it's basically people that drink vodka tonics just want tonic water. You know what I mean? A really good tonic water. Some unscrupulous, and the thing about vodka is you can't really taste it. Like it's not like a whiskey or like a scotch or like rum. You know what I mean? Like where you can taste the difference between, say, like Malibu rum and and Myers. You know what I mean? You can taste the difference between those two. You can taste the difference between if you're a whiskey drinker, you can taste the difference between Maker's Mark and Jack Daniels, or you can taste the difference between Baker's and Basil Hayden. Right? You can it's just a different flavor profile. But with vodka, Tito's and Grey Goose, you're not going to be able to taste the difference. And some unscrupulous owners, what they'll do is they'll pour in rot gut vodka into the bottles to make it look like you're pouring the good stuff. Not everybody. I don't want you guys to think that that's like every restaurant, because it's not. Most restaurants are on the up and up. Well, I'm just surprised that there isn't anything here. We're going to go ahead and remove these curtains as well. Don't serve me actual poison and we're good. There you go. I wonder if we... What if we... I'm just curious. Let's run over here. I'd love to be in the USA, but I am a sheep, and to live in the USA, you must be a wolf. I don't know about that. Nothing here. A big fat zero. We'll check this other house out and then just continue going through. Isn't it rum you can dilute forever and just add the years from the oldest ever added? I think it's all of them, actually. Like, most people don't realize this. So all alcohol, right? When you're going through the distilling process, you know how like some alcohol's like 90 proof and some of them's 100 proof and some of them's like 85 and some of them's 40. What they do with that, and I'm not exactly sure about the exact mechanics of it, but what they tend to do is they will they'll make it and just distilled, it'll be like 151 proof, just automatically, right? And then they'll add water. That's how you like you lower the intensity of it. He likes bread and butter. He likes toast and jam. Needle. Oh, look, we can actually knit stuff now. What do we need to do that? Knitting needles and yarn. Wow, isn't that crazy? We're gonna grab it. just feel like I'm gonna run into something here. I'm gonna see if there's any if I get any response. Just don't need like there to be like 50 of them. Look at this. Make improvised gun cleaning kit. You can do something with anything, can't you? Oh, look, in the little picture. It's an easy must expect very little action. There'll be action. Action. What's action anyway? You just want me dead. You don't want action, Ian. You just want me to bite the bullet. So funny. You can tell this is made by guys, right? Because I'm trying to beautify myself here. Lucille is, and what I get a choice for is things like Crow. I mean, can't I just like put on makeup like a regular gal? I don't want camo. Why do I want camo on my face? I just like a little bit of eyeliner, a little bit of mascara. Got to get into the habit of door flashing opening again. Yeah, probably so. There's nothing here. All right, to McCoy's. We'll probably have to sleep there, too. The Crow was a popular movie at the time. Yeah, I know, but you can tell it was a bunch of guys because, like, what if you just want to, like, wear makeup? I mean, what if you don't want to, like, have, like, clown makeup? What if you want to just, like, you know, I mean, just make yourself pretty? Couldn't that be just an option, too? Why do you gotta like paint your face? Like, did we check this out? I can't remember. We did. Every gal needs war paint. What is that? Couple hammers. I mean, I'll take them. I don't really need them. I was hoping there'd be an axe there. And look at this. You can actually... Oop. You can actually make... with concrete powder, you can make an oven. Sounds sexist. Can't you just be pretty, LOL? It's not. How's that sexist? I mean, what if you're a dude, I can see that. You're like, oh wow, this would be really cool with all this eyeshadow and stuff. Let me make myself into the Crow. But if you're a chick, I mean, sometimes you just want to like feel like, you know, like it's the day matters. You know what I mean? Like it's like the zombie apocalypse has never happened before. And I'm not saying you have to wear makeup. I mean, shit. But those that want to have the opportunity to, right? Did I bypass? Ooh. Did I bypass McCoy's? I feel like I have. You might meet a handsome zombie, right? He's got his hand fork. I'm gonna take it. Lipstick. Now look, makeup. Lips. Oh look, I can actually do that. Beautiful. Maybe I'll take it with me. $40 minutes. Gonna take 40 minutes to reach McCoy's. The rate he's going. Oh, we'll get there. Is it right here? Is this the way? I mean, it might take 40 minutes for me. I might get lost. It's not this way. All right, fine. I've been playing this game for 5 years and I still don't know where the fuck I am. Did that thing have a, it had bullets in it. We'll take it with us. I got my nightstick on the nightstick. Let's, we'll go ahead and grab this as well. There might be, other things. Let me see. Can I put any of this stuff in here? Let's drop that. Maybe we'll take our needles and put those right there. Drop those. The yarn can go in there. Actually, the yarn can go into the trunk. Maybe a nice bulletproof vest. I don't need the bulletproof vest. What are you talking about? Think I need a bulletproof vest? They're really good zombie protection, but you're the pros pro now. You do you. Dragoness, I'm not gonna get scratched, so I'm not worried about it. If it was summer already, I would already be pulling off. Logan, go unload this. I'd be wearing a mini skirt, some high heels, and just dealing with it. Range. Kind of on the fence. I might like sleep here. I mean, how close am I? Pretty close. I could probably sleep here. You got like 4 minutes. I just don't know if I'll have enough time to get situated. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try anyway. Keep going east. Drunk's Guide to Being a Pretty Princess in the Zombie Apocalypse, right? I'd make Snow Beetle proud. I passed the T intersection because I know where I'm at now. Muldraw's like my... Oh, look at this. Fuck me. I do know where I'm at. I'm going to the back way. Fuck, man. I don't know about this, y'all. And it's a winning, baby. Oh, I'm gonna lead them into the woods. Mr. T, you take care. There we go. Fuck. Yeah, this might not work out so well. Or maybe it will. Now, hopefully this door will be unlocked. Looking good. Good infiltration. Solid Snake would be proud indeed, right? Maybe I should check this area over here. Look okay. Doors are open. Ah, I see it. Doors are not only open, it didn't look like I can close them. Fuck. Doesn't look like I can close them. What do I do? You be fine. You say that. I don't trust you. Why are you saying that? You saying that I'll be fine. They just don't understand how much money is to be made chopping trees down. Money for me, Bender. Just sleep. You won't die, hopefully. I know, right? Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Yeah, but there'd be like a gazillion zombies at that point. We're going to take our chances. We're in the apocalyptic moment here. Why not? You know what I mean? Every once in a while, you just have to go YOLO, you know? Drunk, you ever see that old classic 80s movie, Legend of Billie Jean? I have. It's been a long time. Why do you ask? I didn't get nibbled. I ended up having, we have painkillers. I got attacked by a tree. And it's rain. It is snowing in March. All right, I'm going to stretch my legs, you guys. Are they banging? All right, let's do a poll. Might as well, right? Let's see. What can our poll be? Let's see. Will we find nails or an axe in here? In this building? Yes. No. You will have to leave before you look. Oh, oops. I believe this. I'm have to make things funny before you look. Option number 4. You will be dead by the morning. Here we go. Make your bets. See what happens. Will we find nails or axe in this building? Yes. No. You will have to leave before you look. Or you'll be dead before the morning. This could actually be kind of challenging. So many answers. Well, I mean, because there are so many choices. I need a weapon. Well, there went that. Did they really see me? I was trying to be sneaky, though. Now get lucky here. Shit. I'm going back. Fuck y'all. There's nails right there. I found some nails. Fuck. Really? I'm gonna get the welder mask. Fuck! You do gotta worry about that group that's up there. Slip it in, slip it in. Oh, did I just break my... Damn it, my club hammer. I mean, I could always try to shoot my way out of this, but I'm so panicked. I don't think it will matter. Oh, come on. How'd they follow me back? I did grab my I don't think I grabbed the mask. Not one. Oh boy. See if I can get it back around here as well. What's with all the seeds, man? I mean, I should care about these seeds, but I don't. That hand, oh, it's almost dead. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, didn't you tell us back in the day McCoy's got nerfed? It did get nerfed, but I mean, this is like a serious nerfing. It's insanely rare loot. That's the reason, I'm sure. Definitely want the carrot seeds. Good deal. Well, at least we got an axe out of this deal. Not much of anything else. There might be more over on this side. Well, I do have a, Did I stay here and do all that? Probably so. Probably should, shouldn't I? I need a saw. So even if I wanted to do this, I can't. Well, let's rest up and then we'll head back out. Where'd she come from? Oh shit. Fuck off. Check for cars. I think this is as good as it gets, you guys. We got what we wanted. There's my car right there. Get the hell out of here. I just don't know if it's worth it. We can always come back. You know what I mean? We've been here before. I'm not gonna wreck the car going back through. We'll be fine. I think I can go this way, right? Used to love just taking over McCoy's, makes such a lovely base. Yeah, I believe there's a way around this. Is it right here? I think it is. I mean, the insanely rare loot is like has really like made it so so every expedition we just don't know how long it's going to take us. You know what I'm saying? But we made it through. We got to McCoy's. That's good. That's good. I mean, we got to McCoy's. We checked out 2 buildings. We'll mark it off on our map and just count ourselves lucky. You know what I mean? Oh shit! Don't need to be hitting no trees. Good news is we got an axe. Welder Mask is a big win. We also have an axe now, although we don't really we can just forage for axes and stuff. And nails. So nails are a big win too because we can actually fortify these windows. And I did something different than what I usually do. You know, usually I go into a place and just like wallop everything, right? Just completely like just like take out all the zombies, all the threat altogether, right? But this time I didn't do that. This time I just went ahead and I like pick and chose, like move things around and like you know, like basically tried to be good about it, you know? I wish I would have brought my my saw. Right here? Right here, right? Teaching newbies how to play smart, right? I mean, really, honestly, because I mean, usually I'm just like a bull in a china cabinet, in a china store. I'm just gonna like go in there and just like wreck everything. But this time I just decided to just take it a little bit easier, you know, and like actually like strategize. I mean, and I can do that when it's like high populations. It's easier to do that, even though there's a lot of zombies. There isn't so many that it's like just like impossible, you know. You need to teach them not to litter, though. Well, I mean, this is a single player, so it didn't matter. But you're right. Man, this area sucks. I pop, no car, I'm dead. Mystical Fondness, what's happening? Am I winning? You know, I might do. Let's forge a bit before we go home. Still a good place to stay. Yeah, this is an excellent place to stay. Winter berries. So I can pick these up and eat them, right? This isn't going to make me sick? Of course, now I'm tired because I slept in that chair. Don't want to eat the fruit jam, but I feel like I need to. Beauty berries as well, okay. My skill on this. Wow. I'll be there in no time. I'm assuming that that insanely rare loot applies to the abundance of foraging, because it seems like I'm not finding anything like hardly ever. All right, it says unknown berries suddenly. I don't trust that. It doesn't say beauty berries, it just says unknown berries. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna be wrong about that, Tommy. You guys might be absolutely right about that. But look, I mean, we're in March right now. We're not finding anything. Yeah, it said unknown berries. I'm not gonna fuck with it. I don't want to die from eating berries. If I had some other stuff, I might think about it. But I don't, so I don't want to fuck with it. I don't trust it. Add them to a bowl, then it gets its name back. Really? Really? Learn something new every day. Well, what's done is done. Well, it does only choose if it's poison after in your inventory. Really? I always take the deaf hearing sounds. It's kind of weird now. Deaf trait? Really? You know, I did a deaf run, I want to say probably in 2019. I don't even think Bill 41 was out yet. And I thought it would be really cool and kind of challenging or whatever, and it was. It was very challenging. But the people, at the time I was doing VOD work, right? I wasn't even streaming on here. And the people the responses that I got were terrible. Everybody was like complaining about it. Like they were just like, we can't, there was like, because there's no sound, it would just, the deaf trait is terrible for streaming viewers. Yeah. It. Yeah, that's the only problem. It's bad for streaming. The one thing I wish that this house would have, but it doesn't, is a fireplace. There's a few over there. I'll deal with them tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. We are about out of food. Oh, you could build an oven. Thought that was like a fireplace. You can build an oven, but I don't know if it's the same as a fireplace. I was just thinking of like building something to warm the room. You know what I'm saying? And I like the way the red glow that it gives off. You know. Electric oven from cement sounds weird. Yeah, it kind of does. We are officially underweight. I'm going to go take care of these guys now. They were up here. Stay away from my crops. Don't need your zombie diseases. If you're over 50, if anyone over the 50 says they don't need glasses, they're talking BS. I've needed glasses since I was like in like 3rd grade. Well, I mean, we can make rice, I guess. Not really much else we can do. Well, y'all, I think this is where we're gonna stop. 2:30. It's 2:30. I've been on here for 2.5 hours. Thank you so much for watching. We'll continue this tomorrow, and we'll probably play another game as well, a new game, tomorrow, and then of course I'll go to work. I'll have a lot to say about it as well. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging with me, and Karen, your friend's mom. Drunk, what's your favorite Bad Religion song? Oh God, there's so many. To think about that. I'll have to get with you tomorrow when I come. Spicy for Drunks, it's good to see you. Sorry that you guys are coming in so late. I'll see you guys on the Flizzai. Faux shizzle. Manana. I love ya, manana. Karen, I'll get back with you on that because there's a lot of them. I'm just trying to think of like, I mean, they have so many albums, you know. I mean, Jesus, I would think I would try to. I might go like old school and go way back, but I don't know. You know, fun fact though, they're one of the only bands, like one of the punk bands I never saw that's still playing. It's kind of crazy. Oh well, at any rate, thank you so much. Thanks for the new subs, as well as the super chats and all that junk. I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all take it sleazy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and be careful out there if you're going to go out. See you tomorrow. Bye, Twitch.